Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video about the top 5 brushes I think everyone should have, whether you're just starting out and you're trying to get a couple brushes together as a beginner, or if you have been doing makeup for years and you have a million brushes. These are the top 5 that I think everyone should have. So I'm going to start off by saying that I'm going to go in order. These are the 5 brushes here. I'm going to go in order, starting from what I think is the most important. And I do want to mention that this makeup look that I did, that I'll be referencing in the video with each brush, I used these 5 brushes, so I will link that down below for you guys to check out. First, I'm just going to go through all of them and kind of describe the shape and the size that you should have of each one. And then afterwards, I'll go through all of them again and talk about the actual physical brush that I have and where I got it. So, because these specific ones are the ones I do like. So, let's just start the video. Grab a snack if you need one, grab a drink. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. So, brush number 1. This is a crease brush. And it has long bristles. They kind of taper to a point. Many brands sell brushes like this. And I think this one's great because it's not too long and the bristles aren't too flexible, but at the same time it's not too dense and too unflexible, if that makes sense. I use this color here in my crease to blend out a matte brown shade, and I stamped it in the powder first, and I liked to place it here. That's why I like that it's a little bit more dense, and then I blended it out and up. So I really like this brush. The length of it is nice. It's not like a teeny brush. It's not one of those little tiny sponges, and it works really well to blend out. I think this is the most important brush you should have in your collection, because you can use this in a powder and just place powder on the lid. You can use it in your inner corner. You can use this to highlight the brow bone, or you can use it to blend, or even under the eye. So you can really do it all with this brush. Moving on to number 2. My second brush is going to be a semi-flat C-shaped brush. So it's shaped like a C, or kind of like a half moon, half circle shape. It's relatively flatter than the blending brush, and it has this half moon shape. I really like this one for applying color to the actual lid. This shimmery melon color I have, I use this brush for, and it works really well to place on the lid, but also blend in that crease and marry it up to your crease shade. So again, with this one, you can almost do it all with this brush. You can use it on the brow bone, inner corner, on the lid, and you can use it in the crease to blend as well. It's just not going to work as good as the crease brush. So that's the C-shaped brush. The next brush, brush number 3, has got to be one of my personal favorites. Again, all these brushes are really multi-use, but I just really love how thin this brush is. These little paddle-shaped, I don't know why I call them paddle, they remind me of a paddle, because they're very skinny and flat. They're a little bit longer, almost kind of like a paintbrush, which I will go into in a second. But these are really nice for packing color on. This is what you want to use for pigments, for any kind of cream eyeshadow, for anything that you really want to pack on that color, or if you want color intensity in the inner corner, that's what I use this for. Again, getting right under that brow bone. You know, if you want to use for concealer, you can do that. But again, a really nice brush to have. Very flat. Synthetic is good for the cream shadows, or, you know, just getting it a really dense brush. So I find this one is really important to have along with the other 3. And if you know, just had this one and you wanted to use a pigment, you might get a lot of fallout with something like this. Whereas this, you're going to have less fallout, and it's really going to pack the color on and give you the most intensity. Brush number 4. This is a pencil brush, and this is going to be great for lining on the lash line, making a cut crease look, going on the lower lash line. This is going to be a brush that's going to be pretty dense, pretty small. You know, if you want to compare it to a pencil, I suppose. This is kind of what it resembles, I suppose, because it's smaller opposed to the blending brush. It's a lot fluffier, going everywhere. This is a lot more compact, denser, and it's going to give you very, very precise placement of your color. So this is, I feel, is really important to have. The last brush I'm going to talk about is going to be an angled brush. This you can use on your eyebrows. I did my eyebrows with it today with just a black powder. I did a winged liner here with this, you'll see in the video if you watch it. With this you can run it along the lower lash line. If I want really precise color right in the inner corner, I can use my highlight color, can use it up here. Pretty much you can do everything with this brush, just not really place color too well because it's so small, or blend out in the crease. So this is going to be all your detail work. These are going to be cut on an angle, mostly even, precise, pretty dense. You want it pretty dense, and you don't want it too long so that it's not going to be too flimsy. Now that I went through all of them, I'm going to talk about the actual brush and where I actually got it. First one, going back, is a brush from Coastal Scents. This was very inexpensive, but it is still good quality. I've washed it a bunch of times, and it's held up pretty well. I'm not gentle with my brushes because they are inexpensive, and I don't know, they last, so I don't have to be so gentle. I will also list all the brushes and their names below. But I really like this one. I reach for it all the time. I think I have 2 or 3 of them, and it's just great for in the crease, for giving you a precise crease if you want to do kind of a cut crease, or if you want to blend it out all the way. So I really, really like this one. I do also want to say all my brushes are synthetic because I don't want to deal with the issue of having something be cruelty free. So I don't want to worry about where the hair came from, how they took it. So if that's something that you're into also, you can always count on that whenever I have the chance, I will get a synthetic brush on my channel. So honestly, I don't think I own any real hair brushes at the moment, and I do not plan on buying any ever. I love my synthetic brushes. So with that out of the way, let's go to brush 2. This is a e.l.f. C brush. I have bought countless number of these. I think currently I have like 4 of them. Really love this brush. I never use it to blend out in the crease because I have blending brushes that I really like, but I do like it for placing the color. And then also a trick I really, really love, which if you've seen any of my other videos you've seen before, you can take a face powder or any skin colored eyeshadow. I like to just really dig the brush in there, and then I like to run it right along my eyeshadow and clean up the edges. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but sometimes maybe like over here my crease color has come a little bit too far down. I just take this really dense crease brush, I really get it in the powder there because it's skin color, it's not going to go anywhere, and I just run it right along, and that's a really easy way to just clean up your eyeshadow. I know some people use tape, some people use makeup remover, or you can use this method. Super quick, super easy, and I love, love, love using this type of brush for that. My third brush is kind of interesting. This is the paddle brush I was kind of showing. I really like this because it's synthetic. I can use, you know, the wet products with it and really place the color on, and it's really interesting because this is a paintbrush. This is from the art store. It's safe to use on your eyes. I just washed it when I took it home, and actually it came with a bunch more. So if you're a beginner, go to the art store because this was probably like $6 for this kit, and it came with a bunch of other brushes, smaller, just like this. Let me actually look for the other ones. So hold on. Here are some of the other brushes it came with. You can see this is the one I really love. But this one here, this can be used for eyeliner, this can be used for detailing, this can be like a smaller version you can use for patting on glitter. And I think there's actually a couple more that come with this, but I think I got it from Michael's, and it's a kit that's maybe like $6, which is not bad for getting these brushes. I've used this so much, and I've never lost a bristle, never had any problems with it. It's probably better than some of my actual makeup brushes. So make sure you're looking at the art store, especially if you're an actual makeup artist. When you have to do like a bridal party, or if you're doing prom looks and you have like 3 or 4 girls, you can't wash your brushes in between each person. So these are really great, just as good as, you know, high-end or regular makeup brushes, but you know, I totally recommend to try them out, and I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. So fourth brush, going on to the pencil brush. This is an Equal Tools brush. I think you can get this from Walmart, Walgreens, Target. You can get this almost anywhere. I really like this one because it's really dense over some other pencil brushes, and it's very pointed. So I can get a nice cut crease. I can get right in on that lower lash line, and then also use it to kind of blend out. And I just really like it. It also came with a sharpener on the back, but it doesn't really work that well, so I just kind of ignore that. But I also like that it is synthetic. Brush number 5. This is the angled brush. This is the e.l.f. small angled brush. Again, you can get this from Target or e.l.f. online. I really like these. I'm actually really loving how I did my winged liner today. I used that black shadow that you'll see in the video, and I think I'm going to do that more often. I totally forgot how much I love this brush. When I would do my makeup with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, I would always use these brushes religiously. Look for an upcoming empties video, because I want to talk about my Anastasia brow wiz and how I did not like it. So make sure you're subscribed so you can get notified when I do put that video out. But going back to this brush, I think this one's $3. It's very inexpensive, but still good quality. I've probably had this a long time now, and I probably have like 4 or 5 because I use them so often. So these are my favorite brushes. If you're a beginner, these are the 5 you should start with. They're very inexpensive. None of these are more than $4. You know, you should totally try it out. If you are doing your makeup without brushes, brushes will change your world. I'm not even kidding. But it can make, you know, this look, which may look complex, it can make it super easy. So be sure to check out the links below. I'll add this tutorial where I use these 5 brushes only. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you can see the videos I'll put out in the future, and check the box below for all the links that I will have to the other videos. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So that's the C-shaped brush. Wow, it's a tongue twister. So make sure you're looking at the makeup store. Be sure to so that though